What's going on, good people? Buff Nation, what up? College football fans of all kinds, what's going on? Is your team in? Is your team not in? Did you at least get a bowl game like we did? We ain't in, but we got a bowl game coming up, so on December the 28th. What up, y'all? I hope all is well. Thank you for joining me on this live watch party for the Heisman Trophy ceremony of 2024. Welcome. Who's going to win it? We don't know. We're hoping that it's Travis Hunter. I don't want to be upset. I don't want to be out here talking about, oh my goodness, I can't believe he didn't win it. So who do you think is going to win this Heisman Trophy? We're going to find out soon as it starts. Anybody let me know if ESPN has it on, because I'm waiting and it says that I have access to this event. It's on ESPN. I'm just waiting to see when it starts. Has it started? Anybody out there? Has it started yet? Y'all let me know. I am actually on my computer. I watch it on my computer so I can be able to live stream it as well. Oh, okay. You say it's on. Okay. So then why is ESPN? Okay, there it goes.
.122 strong in alphabetical order. The most experienced quarterback in college history, leader of the only undefeated team in the FBS, the Rose Bowl-bound Oregon Ducks, Dillon Gabriel. Welcome, man. This man is a Buffalo and a unicorn, truly elite in all phases of football. Travis Hunter of Colorado. Welcome, sir. He built one of the great rushing seasons in history to propel Boise State to the playoff. Ashton Jeanty. Running backs are glad to see you. He led the nation in touchdown passes, the driving force in a 10-win Miami makeover. Quarterback Cam Ward. Guys, welcome. Congratulations. Worth noting that none of these guys began their careers at Power 5 programs. Anything is possible, they'll tell you. Heisman winners on our team. Let's bring them in. They know what this feeling is like. Desmond Howard, Tim Tebow, and Andre Ware. Guys?
Mic check. Let's go.
Dillon, your travels are well documented, and sometimes in life, we have to see someone that looks like us to know that you can accomplish something. What is it that through all those travels, you watched Stride get his Heisman Trophy on this stage? What made you believe that was possible?
Yeah, I remember sitting on that seat, in my living room, and you see a guy who's done it, and was in your shoes, and then he does it at the highest level, and if you have a guy like that, a role model with a great example, why can't you do it?
Awesome.
Yeah, great. Trav, so thanks for having me on your podcast and overtime. I enjoyed it myself. That was a lot of fun.
Yes,
enjoyed it. But I really liked interviewing you both at Jackson State and again at Colorado. I remember walking away thinking, man, this young man is extremely mature and humble. Please take your time and explain to us where that comes from.
I'll probably say it come from, being back in Florida. I'm the oldest, so it's a lot of trouble you can get into very, very easy. So I had to set the tone early for my family, for my siblings, and for the rest of my family. So I definitely learned the hard way. You got to stay out of trouble if you want to get what you want. And I found out with God's plan, I can get it and I can do whatever I feel like.
Yes, sir.
I love it. Can I just say that you guys look fantastic tonight?
Thank you very much.
Y'all have some fantastic outfits.
Thank you, brother.
Ashton, I got to ask you, I got to come share with you and your team in preseason, and before I left, you looked at me and said, hey, by the way, I'm going to see you in New York. And then last night when I got to see you, you walked up and you gave me a hug and you said, I told you I was going to see you here. I just love it. But where does that confidence and boldness come from?
Yeah, I think obviously I've been an underdog for majority of my career, but I've had to believe in myself when nobody else has. And, it comes deep within from all the work that I've put in and, the path that I've been on, all the trials and tribulations, have built me up to the person I am today.
Yeah. Cam, you had one scholarship offer coming out of high school, Incarnate Word. You had to go there and prove yourself. Then you got more opportunities at Wazoo, and then more opportunities every step along the way. You had to prove yourself. How did you do it?
Just with an elite work ethic, believing in God, believing in the guys around you. And I just think if you're willing to work hard, you're willing to be a good person, you do a lot of things. At the end of the day, football is going to be football. Just got to go make plays.
Well, you've done a lot of things.
Yeah,
I can
he
say
made some
that.
plays.
Yes, you made a lot of plays.
How about this group? This might be the most fashionable group of finalists we've seen. I thumbs up to that. Thank you guys for being the example and the standard. We'll hear a lot more from them, of course, and their loved ones and their coaches. Nobody gets here alone, and we'll hear a lot about that. As again, setting the tone, bringing the energy, Will Wells and the whole team winning orchestra. Awesome to have them here again tonight.
Hey, yo, smash that like button for the channel, please. Help the channel out. If you ain't subscribed,
Then we'll
hit
sit down with
subscribe.
the first of our 4 Heisman Trophy finalists. Who's going to win the 89th Heisman Trophy tonight here in New York City? We brought you the Heisman Trophy presentation, brought to you by Nissan.
I turned the stove off, so they'll be going so.
Good evening. On behalf of the Heisman Trust, we are proud to celebrate the 90th anniversary of the Heisman Trophy. Tonight is a date sports fans always circle on their calendar. But for the Heisman Trust, the profound and continued impact of this cherished award is a year-round endeavor. That is why we have invested over $28 million to support youth development programs in underserved communities across the country. Our mission has always been to use the powerful legacy of the Heisman Trophy to provide opportunities to those who need it most. All of this is possible thanks to the generous support of our partners, especially our premier sponsor, Nissan. Thank you for joining us, and please enjoy the 2024 Heisman ceremony.
Yo, y'all nervous out there? What's going on, yo? Y'all nervous out here? Yo, man, I'm a little nervous because, like I said before, man, it's like you give them all of these other trophies, and hopefully, they do the right thing, man, because there ain't nobody trying to be like having no side conversations like, yo, I can't believe Travis didn't win it. Oh my God, he got snubbed. I ain't trying to have that conversation, man. Just do the right thing for once so that we can go into this bowl playoff, part of college football. You know what I'm saying? And just enjoy the games, man. I ain't trying to be feeling some kind of way. You feel me? Like, just do the right thing, committee. He put up the numbers. Let's forget about that whole Deion Tax situation, okay? Whatever you don't like about Coach Prime, just put that away and just reward the young man. He did something. I'm talking about Travis Hunter now. He did something that nobody else did. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Genty did great. Yes, Cam Ward was great. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, like, going both ways and then not just playing both sides of the college football field, but actually putting up numbers that mattered. That's what this is all about. We don't take nothing else away from anybody else. Nothing away from anybody else. But just do the right thing. Do the right thing. If you are new to this channel, guys, I am providing the link for you. Reward me with a sub or a like, thumbs up or something. Welcome to TLP Sports Club. We have a weekly discussion about college football here, mostly Colorado, because I am a Colorado fan. That's how my channel got started. Hopefully coming up soon, I'll be discussing some HBCU college football. I'll be just discussing college football as a whole. You feel me? But welcome if you are new here. I appreciate you coming and joining me tonight on this watch party. And let's have some fun. Oh yeah, and if y'all want to call in, you can actually call in. You can come on here and we can commentate. Let me go ahead and put up the info right there on your screen, guys. Join TLP Live at gmail.com. That is the email, guys, that you're going to use to call in to the show. I have my regulars that come in. Feel So Real, DC Carson, Music, Tim, you know what I'm saying? Tim Smith, CU fan. Got all my regulars. But if you're new and you want to call into the show, that is the email. Write it down. So when you see us live, you can come in here and we can talk some college football, guys. Help the channel by clicking the like button. Subscribe. Let's go. The show's back.
Season broke the NCAA rushing record, of course, won the Heisman Trophy, and led Wisconsin to a Rose Bowl victory. Ron, congratulations on your silver anniversary, my friend. You know, both quarterback finalists here tonight had incredible seasons at their third schools. They had brought experience, of course, but also leadership and wisdom. What is longevity without growth and giving back? Cam Ward always had faith. You heard him say that, and a purpose. But it took patience on the path to the best season any Miami quarterback has ever had. Football is a way of life in Southeast Texas, and Cameron Anthony Ward was born with a passion to play. When a wing tee offense in high school left him a 0-star recruit, Cam took the only scholarship offered and led Tiny Incarnate Word to a conference title in both seasons in San Antonio. Next, 2 prolific seasons at Washington State, graded almost 7,000 yards. But when draft projections had him round 3 at best, Cam had faith he proved doubters wrong yet again and fine-tuned his game as the eye of an offensive hurricane at Miami. Ward is a natural alpha, offering support or tough love as they're needed. He even set up daily 5 a.m. tape sessions to create powerful chemistry with top target Xavier Restrepo. He's proud of his ability to shake off negative plays or impossible odds, like the astounding 25-point comeback at Cal. Hard work improved his pocket presence, but his spinning, scramble drill strikes leave a highlight reel legacy at all 3 stops in his winding journey. The Cam and the Canes had the nation's top scoring offense thanks to the most explosive pass plays, 70 of 20-plus yards. 11 of his 36 touchdowns came on deep throws. That's the most. And he didn't throw a single pick on all those shots. Marty is with Cam and his 2 most devoted and well-traveled fans. I can't believe this. Calvin and Patrice, his mom and dad. Marty?
Thank you, Chris. Good evening, everyone. Cam, I'll start with you. What example do you hope to set for other young men who might have been overlooked in their developmental years with your long and winding journey?
I would say to not really look into the rankings, the who's projected where, because at the end of the day, that has nothing to do with how you operate on the football field. Outside the football field, it all comes down to work ethic and having trust in God and the team.
Patrice, when you're a mom and you see some doubt, you see some frustration in your son, it's always nice to hear mom's perspective. When he was doubting, when he was frustrated, what was your messaging to him?
Just tell him to continue to work hard and just believe in your faith. Just pray every day and ask God to just give you that guidance, what you need, and he'll direct you in the right path.
I know, Calvin, that you drove him all over creation in order to have this career. When you're doing that, it's a substantial commitment. How would you describe the commitment that was required of this family in order to guide him to this stage tonight?
Well, he was committed to being a college football player, so as long as he had that commitment, I was prepared to drive him or fly him anywhere that we needed to go for him to pursue his goals.
What a beautiful night for your family. Congratulations. Holly is standing by with Cam's coach, Mario Cristobal. Holly.
Well, Coach, I've heard you through the course of this season describe him as an alpha. How has that quality and his personality changed your team this year?
Well, I think you see that alpha trait right there in his parents, both Miss Patrice and Calvin. And what he is, he's the ultimate competitor. He's the ultimate teammate, and he's an elite human being. And he has, through his leadership and his hard work, he has elevated the program and everybody around him to national prominence. And he has had a positive impact on everyone that's come across him. So I can't say enough great things about him. He's the best player I've ever been around and the best quarterback in the country.
Thank you, Coach. Chris?
I just marvel at Calvin and Patrice. Perfect attendance. Every game, Cam played Incarnate Word, Washington State, and Miami. That's just incredible. That's a lot of miles, folks. Sometimes life's simplest things are the most fulfilling, like building and strengthening bonds. Dillon Gabriel learned that from his Hawaiian family. Trust creates belief, creates confidence in yourself and in others. When Dillon sees a teammate struggling, he game plans ways to help. When his team is in danger, he leads with composure and grit. A studious problem solver, and a dog when he needs to be.
Dillon Gabriel was born the son of a Rainbow Warrior. His dad, Garrett, quarterbacked Hawaii to their first bowl game. But seeing Oregon's Marcus Mariota wear a leg while holding the Heisman lit a fire in the young QB to chase his dreams on the mainland. 3 seasons at UCF and 2 at Oklahoma produced plenty of touchdowns and some legendary moments. But Gabriel knew he had more to give, had a championship to chase in his final season. First order of business at Oregon, get his idol's blessing to wear his number 8, symbolic of Hawaii's 8 major islands. Like Mariota, Dillon will try to win his playoff debut in the Rose Bowl in his record 63rd college start. No QB has a deeper understanding of his craft. Gabriel reads the full field, delivering with deft touch and elite accuracy, like this crucial 4th down dart in a comeback at Wisconsin.
Caught right between 2 Badgers.
Or the 4th down dagger to help secure the Big Ten title. Gabriel beats teams with his legs, too, creating on the move and scrambling to keep drives going.
Where you're watching from?
You talk about clutch in big moments. Check Dillon's total yards and touchdowns versus 3 playoff-bound opponents. The Broncos, the Buckeyes, and the Nittany Lions. That's more than anyone this season. He also lit up number 20, Illinois. He hopes to, of course, have 3 more starts in this very, very long, productive career. Here's Marty with Dillon, Dory, and Garrett.
Thank you, Chris. Dory, one of the greatest endorsements we can get on a human level is that we make everyone in a room feel special. And Coach Lanning has said that about your son. How have you seen his spirit impact other people?
He has a charisma about him, has always had that. You know, could corral a bunch of kids in the neighborhood to get in the front yard and get a game together whether they wanted to play or not. And that's just always been his way, is loving people and getting people together, and it hasn't changed.
Garrett, you played the game. When you're a quarterback, you see the game in a different way than other people do.
Donald's in the building.
When did you notice that he was special and different?
I think at a young age, I mean, just again, you know, from Pop Warner, just his leadership abilities. He had a lot of the intangibles, and I knew, you know, eventually his physical attributes would catch, you know, be at a level where he could play, you know, high school and college ball. So, I mean, I could see it, but again, it was mostly the leadership abilities, and I'd always stress that to him, that's just as important as being able to play the game.
One thing that's important for great leaders is that they drive a Chrysler Pacifica. In what ways does your minivan exemplify the kind of player, leader, and teammate you are?
Yeah, I think for me, I always look at an analogy of this cup, you know, and the cup for many people, the liquid's the substance and rooted in who you are as a person. And you know, I think in a lot of times in the day and age we live in, you know, there's a lot of ice in these people's cup, you know, and you take that ice out, then there's not a lot of liquid. But, you know, I'm full of liquid, and that's just who I am.
I'll tell you where all the ice is. On your right wrist, son. That's where all the ice is.
Well, don't get it twisted if I got to. I'm versatile.
Hold that up to the camera. Show that to the world. That is real man's ice right there, Dillon. I love it. Holly's with Dan Lanning.
Japan's in the building.
We are in the ice-free zone over here, so that is sad for us. But Coach Lanning, you started recruiting Dillon when he was in high school. You've known him a long time. You finally got to coach him this season. What makes him so special?
I think Garrett just led to it. You know, his leadership, the ability to connect with our players so quick. You know, before Dillon ever worried about making plays on the field, he was worried about being connected with his teammates. And what he's done there and how he's unified our team has been so impressive.
Yeah, he actually got that minivan so he could fit more teammates in it, right?
He can fit a lot of wideouts in that minivan right there, and he likes throwing to them. So I'm so blessed that I got the opportunity to coach him. What an impressive young man, and thrilled that he gets this opportunity.
Thank you, Coach. Chris?
He followed Bo Nix at Oregon, but everywhere he went, he followed legendary quarterbacks at that school, some Heisman guys at Oklahoma. He wanted that challenge. He never flinched from it. Will minivans become a trend for Heisman superstars? Probably not. One guy who has certainly trucked plenty of tacklers this season. Ashton Genty, the Lards piling up, and he's still chasing Barry Sanders. Most incredible record in college football. We'll visit with him coming up.
Fayetteville, Alabama. Is that Fayetteville, Alabama? Fayetteville's in the building. Yo, Japan's in the building. Yo, y'all watching from everywhere. We got North Korea's in the building. Where you watching from? Where y'all watching from? Y'all knew the TLP? Have you heard about TLP? Have you clicked on one of the videos at all on YouTube? We got people watching from everywhere. Memphis, Tennessee's in the building. North Korea. South Africa's in the building. Japan's in the building. Oklahoma City's in the building. Elijah Lord Berry. What do you say? What up, everybody watching? Lee Jackson, what up? Dylan. James Vaughn, what's up? Omar Alexander, what up with you? Sammy Lee, what up with you? What's that, Boise City? David Francis from David Francis, it went too far. It went too fast. England's in the building. Bangkok's in the building. What up with y'all? Zach TV's in the building. North America. Okay. China's in the building. Alabama's in the building. Oh, we got Rabat Morocco. Colorado's in the building. Alex Lozano. Diddy's crib. Somebody said Diddy's crib. God, you guys are. Nigeria's in the building. Shout out to Nigeria. Pakistan's in the building. What up, Ant? Chattanooga. Gage, what up with you? Chicago's in the building. England's in the building. Birmingham, Alabama's in the building. Fresno, Delaware. New Jersey. What up with y'all? This is your first time? Let me get a thumbs up if this is your first time at TLP Sports Club. Let me get a thumbs up. Texas is in the building. Oh, I know who you are, my guy. Texas, you've been here. Nebraska's in the building. What up with you? Drew's. This is Drew's first time in with TLP Sports Club. Hey, man, welcome. Okay. Garco's first time. Yang's first time. It's a lot of first timers. Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, you're just trolling. Harlem's in the building. Oh, you in New York too? So I'm in New York. So this is from New York. They're not far from where I'm at. The Travis and them are like 45 minutes down the street from me. Is it 45 minutes? Could be. Harlem's in the building. That's what Compton's in the building. Okay. Fort Lauderdale's in the building. Delaware's in the building. JSU. Okay. Jackson, Mississippi's in the building. Justin Riviera is in the building. Delaware. From Colorado, Justin. Washington, D.C. DMV's in the building. I'm going to the DMV for Christmas. Cape Town's in the building. We got a representative from Cape Town on our panel. ATL's in the building. Sacramento's in the building. Rwanda, that's what's up. Rwanda's in the building. Okay. Hey, Rwanda, this is your first time? Are you new to TLP Sports Club? I hope y'all stick around here because, who's Relentless Berlin from Rwanda. We knew nothing about Rwanda before the Rwanda movie. Before the Hotel Rwanda. We knew nothing. I'm a filmmaker, so don't you films be sending us. Arizona's in the building. What up? Not yet. You gotta wait for mommy. Moscow, Russia's in the building. Wakanda's in the building. Okay. Who's your prince? DMV's in the building. China, what up with you, China? Russia, I can't read about it. You're coming in. Honolulu's in the building. China's in the building. Everybody. Maryland's in the building. Ghana's in the building. Wales in the building. Okay. Honolulu. Louisville in the building. Manchester. Ukraine. Is that Ukraine? Vadasta. Man, when I first got to the college football thing, I didn't know how to say Valdosta. I said Valdosta. Are we back? Are we back? I don't want to talk over the audio.
Catering, ball, fitting. So I'm pretty sure they dropped the ball from somewhere around here.
Marcus Mariota. Now that I'm doing it, right
Man,
where he
Antarctica.
was, how special is that? And it's been a lot of fun.
I've watched you run, and you will not be
North
denied.
Korea.
Just people doubting me, and I think about that while I'm playing.
It's a blessing from my dad emailing D3 coaches, D2 coaches. I still wouldn't hear back from them.
Okay, D2, D3 coaches, you were wrong. Are you able to absorb how people love watching you, or how are you experiencing this?
I watch myself a lot. I'm obsessed with myself, so I see why people love to watch me.
What do you see when you watch yourself play?
Just a little kid that's ready to go out there and get it. All right.
May I serve you with some cookies?
Happy Christmas tree.
Christmas
Thank you.
tree,
Gingerbread, that's what I'm gonna call
gingerbread,
More life.
more life.
All finalists say it. One of the cool things about the experience is getting a hang time, getting to know their fellow Heisman finalists here. You better believe that Travis posted himself in the Sports Video Game. Get a 99 speed rating. What are you going to do? What gets these guys fired up every Saturday? Well, for Ashton Jeanty, it's that look in a defender's eye. Demoralized, defeated, broken. That's what he relishes about running the football, kind of imposing his will and changing games. Ashton's historic season has sort of reignited the running back legacy. Heisman legends like Marcus Allen and Barry Sanders, whose single season record he's chasing in the playoff, have reached out to the Boise State Ironman with support and appreciation.
Jeanty says he's deeply proud of bringing back love to a position that's meant so much to football. Ashton's career got started late in 9th grade when his military family was stationed in Naples, Italy. A transfer to Frisco, Texas made his football dreams reachable. But for this late bloomer, top college offers were slow in arriving. When his stock rose, he stuck with Boise State. After earning Mountain West Offensive Player of the Year, 7-figure offers flooded through the portal. Instead, Jeanty chose loyalty and legacy, following his vision, becoming a Bronco legend for life. Ashton took the lead as a unanimous captain. He sets the standard, attacks practice and training, keeping his playoff-bound team locked in. As the Broncos' strongest player, Jeanty invites contact and puts every tackler in conflict. Come in upright, he'll run right through you.
Jeanty breaks a tackle and scores.
Try to go low, he'll scoot around you and flash 22-mile-per-hour speed. As the obvious focal point, Ashton must face 7 or 8-man fronts and still cannot be stopped.
What can Ashton Jeanty do?
His favorite run, a tackle-busting long-distance house call against Washington State.
Ashton's rushing total, almost 2,500 yards, is 837 yards more than any other back. Check out the yards after contact alone, 1,652. That is crazy because he forced 111 missed tackles. Ollie, a lot of guys made business decisions when they tried to tackle him. She's with Harry and Pamela, his parents.
Well, I want to start with you, Harry, because he had such an unusual start to his football career, growing up in Italy for part of his life, getting his start there. You guys drove him all over Europe to try to get him football games. How did the discipline of you as a military man kind of help get him on this path?
Yeah, Holly. So as a military guy, so you sort of kind of take home with you those things that you learned from the military. And that is discipline and commitment. So early on, we kind of talked to Ashton about being disciplined. So that means that you're going to have to be the guy who's in the building early in the morning, probably the guy who lived last. That's part of discipline. And then we also talked to him about commitment. When you walk into a room, don't be the loudest person, but be loud enough to be recognized. We talked about those things, being able to be committed to what you do. If you say yes to someone, that yes, you're going to have to come on through it. So he picked that up pretty well, went on, took it on, and you saw what he done at Boise State. It was well capable to do it, and that's part of the conversation we've had with him early on.
You talk about commitment, and Mom, the loyalty and commitment he showed to Boise State. Other people came calling. They tried to get him to leave, lots of offers. What about the loyalty of your son is a lesson for the rest of this world?
I feel like as far as loyalty, you have to be committed to people. You have to stand by what you own. And I feel that Ashton knew in his heart that that was the best place to be, Boise State. And he loves it, and he's committed to his team, and he loves the game of football.
All right, I saw Dylan's watch, but I'm going to raise you one. Look at Mom's nails. I think the ice is still in the room. Hello. Hello. You know, you have been committed. You have done such a great job at Boise State, but I want you to tell me about your vision board. You started the season and you put on the vision board Heisman Trophy. How has that vision come true, and what work has gone into that?
Yeah, it's been a lot of hard work, a lot of grind. It started in January, but I felt that I couldn't make all these goals and not have them visible to me each and every single day. So I know what I'm chasing after, so I don't forget. On the days where it's hard, where I feel discouraged, I can look up at those goals and realize that I have a purpose, and that's something that I'm chasing after. And honestly, I knew that I would be here standing right in front of you guys, and it's just been a blessing to have this opportunity, and it all comes from the hard work that I put in each and every single day.
That vision is a reality tonight. Very special. Thank you so much. Let's go into Marty Smith, who is standing by with your coach from Boise State.
Thank you, Holly. Here with Spencer Danielson, and the Boise State Broncos are a playoff team. Congratulations, sir. How do you define Ashton's influence on college football in 2024?
Yeah, first off, thank you, Jesus. I mean, this is an amazing opportunity. I mean, Ashton Genty's uncommon. He's built different. I mean, you see the impact he's had on our team. When everyone thought he might leave, he was like, I want to be here. I want to leave a legacy. I want to be different. And everything he put his mind to, he did. And a guy that's like that, that's not normal. He's a 10 out of 10 human being. He's a 10 out of 10 leader. And he's left a legacy at Boise State that will ring true forever. I mean, leading a team to a championship, winning a championship, testament to guys like Ashton Genty.
Very well said, Coach. Thank you. Chris?
Going to see the Broncos in the Fiesta Bowl, and look out, whoever you play, he's going to be rested and fresh after a month off. Got to be the only finalist to first put on the pads in Naples, Italy. One finalist left to visit with, Travis Hunter of Colorado. Strong group here supporting him, of course. You saw Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, and big Travis Hunter fan, an honorary buff at this point. Lil Wayne has traveled to New York City, sitting next to Shedeur Sanders. Appreciate you guys. Travis's segment is just after this, as we send it back to Will Wells and the whole team winning orchestra to play us off the break.
Yeah, man. So just want to let you guys know that this is going to be demonetized. I am not going to get paid for this live. I showed the Celebration Bowl earlier. And for those of you who watched the Celebration Bowl, I want to, and for all of the new subscribers that showed your appreciation, I say thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. So the only way that you can reward me and say thank you, Harry B, with TLP Sports Club is you're subscribing. Hit the like button. Tell somebody about TLP Sports Club. I'm definitely going to get a copyright a violation on this one. So, and I got a lot of my regulars in the chat. But yeah, this is going to definitely be demonetized. But I'm taking the L for y'all. So if you don't mind, if you want to help a brother, I'll help out this channel. I've been stuck at 13,000 forever. I'm trying my best, I promise. I'm trying my best. So please, if you can, subscribe. It don't cost you nothing. You don't even have to hit the notification. You know what I'm saying? When I come on, you ain't got to see me anymore. Just don't hit unsubscribe. Like, it doesn't do you anything. You feel me? But anyways, I appreciate y'all being here. This is your first time at TLP Sports Club. Welcome to TLP Sports Club. We have 11 to 1 p.m. on Tuesdays and Fridays. We have a live show where people call in and we talk about college football. We talk about the Buffs. Kathy Hinton, you're welcome. You're welcome, guys. Yeah, so we got a new member, Andrew. Andrew's a new member. Salute to you, Andrew. I don't even want to pronounce your last name before I mess it up. Gadalegos. I'm sorry. But shout out to everybody for watching. Thank you for tuning in. We got people watching from everywhere: South Africa, Korea, North Korea. Thank you for subscribing, Christy Jones. I appreciate you. This is a real. So sometimes you'll go on one of those channels that just streaming stuff online. Not a real person. They just feels kind of like dead over there. And it's weird. You just kind of clicking on it because you just want to watch it. But this is a real channel, and I do appreciate you guys. It's a live channel. Every week we have activities here. So primarily the Colorado Buffaloes channel, but that's going to be changing real soon. I'm going to be including a lot more college football. So welcome if you are a college football fan. A lot of y'all are probably just here because of the you're probably not college football fans. Ooh, that's just something just popped out of my mouth. If you're not college football fans, you're just here because you know that you want Travis Hunter to win the Heisman, or you just watching for the Heisman. Welcome anyway. You're welcome, Calvin Brown. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. I don't want to say too much before they turn off my. Y'all know what happens, right? I don't want to say too much before YouTube figures out what's happening and turn off my whole system. They did that before. YouTube, they turned my computer off. Like that's how gangster they are. But anyways, I think we're back. Let's get back to it.
Premier partner of the Heisman Trophy.
So if you haven't subscribed, guys, thank you for subscribing. If you're new, welcome to TLP Sports Club.
Season is unique. Even the 2 Heisman seasons of Archie Griffin. Do you know your trophies are not identical? You go check those out. Everyone's slightly different. Now you can check the fine print. Congratulations, Archie. We'll do it again next year. Saluting the 1975 Heisman Trophy. We'll see you in Columbus for that playoff game. How do we describe the inexplicable? We reach for labels: freak, alien, unicorn. Truly dominant in 2 very different phases. To do what you're repeatedly told cannot be done, Travis Hunter says you first have to believe that you can. Train relentlessly. Choose a coach who believes in your vision. And Deion Sanders definitely gave Travis great responsibility, but he says also let him be a kid, and that's important. Many athletes bring passion to their craft, their preparation, their performance. Beyond that, Travis brings joy to his job, and it's right there for all to see and share in.
From the moment he stepped onto the field, Travis Hunter was going to play football his way, excelling on both sides of the ball at every level. An avid fisherman,
Here, fishy, fishy, fishy.
the 5-star recruit reeled in a Florida State offer, verbally committing.
But check me out, Mom. Throw me that hat.
Before throwing it back and shocking the world, creating the biggest signing day upset in the history of college football. His new coach knew a thing or two about freakishly good athletes.
He's incredible.
When primetime moved to mountain time last season, Travis went with it, playing more snaps than any other player in the FBS regular season, despite missing 3 games with a lacerated liver. This season, Travis stayed healthy and stretched boundaries of what is humanly possible with his ultra-rare combo, extreme explosiveness, and exceptional stamina, relentless dominance with no recovery time at high altitude. Check out the catches, leaping, contested, contorted grabs, and defensive gems in the rare cases that QBs even tested Travis's instincts and anticipation, fine-tuned over years. Travis's favorite play all year, putting his face on the football to force a game-clinching goal line fumble on the last of his 137 snaps versus Baylor.
As a pass catcher, 1,100 plus, 14 touchdowns. He won the Bolitnikoff Award as the top receiver, but also the Bednarik as the best defensive player. Total snaps, 434 more than anyone else, 84% of CU's plays. Holly is the most electrifying player in the sport, also the most boring. That's what Travis uses to describe himself. He is with Deion and Shedeur Sanders.
He might be boring off the field, but tell me what, he is so electrifying on the field. And, you know, I want to start with you, Deion, because this is a young man who took a chance on you.
That's right.
At Jackson State. What has he taught you about love and loyalty?
Allowing a young man to be unapologetically who he is.
It's not pointing him in that direction, just allowing him. He's wants to be great at everything. Great student, great offensive player, great defensive player, great young man, loves the game, loves the practice, loves his family, loves his mother, loves his father, loves his fiance. He wants to have a commitment to excellence in everything he does, including fishing.
He is a good fisher.
Yeah.
I know that. Shador, you have been a brother with him since he got to Jackson State and to Colorado. I like the saying, iron sharpens iron. I feel like you two have done that with each other this year. How have you helped make each other better?
Just by seeing things out of different perspectives, but seeing the same common goal. It'll be a route. He's out there, he's running his routes, and he's like, oh, this DB's playing this way, let's attack him this way. So as me being the coach on the offense on the field, he's a coach out there on the back end telling us what the defense is doing, what they're trying to take away, and it's just a vital piece of the team.
You have shown that you can thrive playing both ways. And it's not just that you have a lot of snaps. It's 1,356 impactful snaps. You can show that you can do it, but why do you want to do it, Travis?
It's just the want to play football. You know, I love football so much. I started at a young age, so I'm used to it. You know, it's the normal for me. You know, I got a little ADHD when I'm off the field, so I got to stay on the field to keep me into the game. And Coach Prime know that, Shador know that. You know, I can't stop moving when I'm not on the field, so I'd rather be on the football field making plays.
But he allowed you to be your authentic version of yourself.
Yes. Well, you know, everybody, you know, the coaching staff that he hires has been a great coaching staff, and everybody in the building, you know, I can be myself around everybody.
All right. We want to give a quick shout out to your dad, Travis,
Yes.
that's watching at home, Travis
Yeah.
Sr., and Grandma, who is a state champ in the 200 meters. I think it's Grandma you get the speed from. Just saying.
It might be my dad.
It might be your dad. All right, Chris.
I didn't know about Grandma. I love that. This is a big night. Travis is the first finalist for the Heisman Trophy since the late Rashaan Salam won it 30 years ago in 1994. I always think of Rashaan on Heisman night. I think tonight he's especially enjoying this presentation. His Heisman brothers certainly join me in missing him as well. But we'd like to invite them back to the stage right now. Guys, get up here. It's time to welcome a new member to this club. Time to have a life-altering moment for one of these finalists who's going to forever be linked with these legends and the Heisman Trophy. The winner of the 89th Heisman Trophy after this final timeout. You're watching the Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by Nissan.
So a few people had questions about why his family or his parents are not up there. I thought exactly the same thing. I don't know. I have no answers. I have no answers, but I don't want it to become a controversy and something we talk about where we're trying to focus on the idea of what's going on. These kids are blessed to be. Polo said his mom is there. Maybe they're just shy. They don't want none of that media stuff, because the second you put that camera on them, people start, they become stars. So maybe they just don't want none of that media stuff. I respect it, because boy, that world is, I'm in that world, and that world is weird. I'm gonna tell you right now, that whole media world is not a place to put a family that just wants a little bit of peace. You feel me? If you're new to the channel, guys, welcome to TLP Sports Club. Talk college football here. Going to be expanding a lot more to more sports talk. We have a show I'm trying to expand the shows, but right now it's Tuesdays at 11 a.m. Eastern time. I'm in New York, so it's always going to be Eastern time. Tuesdays to 11 to 1 p.m. Eastern. We have a live show where you can call in and you can have your voice heard. And Tuesdays and Fridays at 11 p.m. But yeah, man, this is a great opportunity. I don't know if it was, I forgot. I think it was Love and Liberty Media on YouTube said that they want to actually, like Colorado bringing this home, like Travis Hunter bringing this home for Colorado. Colorado's going through a lot. The fan base has gone through a lot. I've been to Boulder. I know everybody's team has gone through a lot, but Colorado has gone through a lot. That Travis Hunter bringing this home is really going to lift that that university. It's going to lift that. This is also weird, but something that people don't usually think about when we were watching the Celebration Bowl. Some people are still saying some crazy things about Deion, but it's also going to lift Jackson State up. And I just wanted to make sure that I highlighted that. It's always going to, Jackson State is always going to be, it's going to be linked to Colorado and Coach Prime as long as Coach Prime is still there. So this Heisman thing started at Jackson State. This campaign started at Jackson State. So I don't want people to think like that it's not going to affect that as well. So please remember that. I think they're back.
Time. You can't see it or touch it. But look at the ones you love, and you know that it's there.
What a play! Travis Hunter, one of the best players in the country.
The framework of memories. The moments that make the man. An imperceptible embrace. Playing its part. Every step of the way. On the long journey to today. And now we are here. Standing on the shoulders of the past. Trying to glimpse the future.
There's a time. Gabriel's got her up down the side. Touchdown, Dylan Gabriel. The time is now. You have got to be kidding me what I just saw. He's Superman. He's a superhero. Another one-play drive for Ashton Jeanty. The time is now. Back in the end zone. Look at that throw. How about Cam Ward?
Thank you with all my heart for giving me this trophy.
My heart's about to come out of my shirt.
I'm a little overwhelmed right now. I'm sorry. I just want to say, Dad, we dreamed it together. We lived it together. And tonight I could probably say that we won it together.
We don't know what will happen. We don't know whose name will become legend. But we do know this. It is time.
Wow, that's powerful. Thanks to everybody that's subbed so far. You guys just got
a beautiful reset for this
14,000.
moment. It is time. One of these guys is about to have time freeze as their life is changed. We want to show appreciation once more for all 4 Heisman finalists. Guys, what you've done in the field and the example you've shown, the standard you set. That's why we love the sport. Thank you. I want to thank their families as well for sharing their stories tonight, for sharing the videos and the pictures, for sharing their sons with us for the last couple of years. And now, let's introduce the guys behind me who are about to have a new member of the Heisman Club. From the 1960s, Mike Garrett, Steve Spurrier, and Gary Beban. 1970s, Jim Plunkett, Johnny Rogers, Archie Griffin, and Billy Sims. The 1980s, George Rogers, Mike Rozier, Doug Flutie, Andre Ware. The 1990s, Desmond Howard, Gino Torretta, Charlie Ward, Eddie George, Danny Werfel, and Ron Dane. From the 2000s, Eric Crouch, Troy Smith, Tim Tebow, and Mark Ingram. And the 2010s, Cam Newton, Robert Griffin III, and Johnny Manziel. Guys, we thank you for your enduring loyalty to this fraternity, which will now have a new member. Time to make the historic handoff. And please welcome Heisman Trophy trustee, Sanford Warmfeld. The man with the envelope.
Thank you, Chris. Great to be with you, Chris. Good evening, everyone. I'm very pleased to be here representing my fellow Heisman trustees and to stand before these legends who represent 90 years of excellence. It's a pleasure and an honor. Your diligence and these 4 young athletes who epitomize the future of the Heisman Trophy. Your diligence, integrity, your perseverance and passion have led you here tonight. To be named a Heisman finalist is an outstanding achievement. You and your families and your communities should be proud as you inspire another generation of athletes. I also want to recognize mentors and coaches at every level who teach the same values we honor in each Heisman winner to our young men and women. And now it is time to make history and to find out who will join this elite company. It is my honor to announce that the 2024 Heisman Award goes to Travis Hunter.
Oh my goodness. Kudos. Kudos to Travis Hunter. Buff Nation, we did it. 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 Woo-hoo! Yo!
Shit, Travis.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you.
Buff Nation, we did it. Buff Nation, congratulations to Travis Hunter.
Yes, sir. Thank you, dog.
Yes, sir. Congratulations, bro.
Congratulations, dog. Enjoy it. Before your remarks, give this trophy a lift. This is actually your trophy. One you can take home to Boulder. Give it a test lift.
Let's go!
Let's go!
First, I want to say I thank God, man. I never thought I would be in this position. It's crazy. Your belief take you a long way. It's actually crazy, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. First, I want to thank my fiance and my mother. You know, they've been with me since first time I had surgery my first year of college. They never took a step away from me. All the hard hours, all the hard days, all the times I didn't want to wake up and even watch my phone, get on my phone, look at football. Y'all stay with me. I'm very thankful for y'all. I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I'm thankful. Thankful for my mother. You know, she took me out of Florida, bad area. I'm always getting in trouble. To now, look where I'm at. It's crazy. Thank you. I want to thank Coach Prime, Shador. Man, y'all changed my life forever. That one simple phone call, Shador, look where I'm at. Man, that's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I'm trying not to get emotional because I know our last game coming up soon. But I'm thankful for both of y'all. Coach Prime, I'm going to whoop you on that lake tomorrow or whenever we get the chance. But thank you, man. You changed my life forever. I told you that multiple times. I'm really appreciative of it. Wayne, you don't know how you came into our life, man. My fiance love you. I ain't learned none. I didn't know none of your songs until she let me know, because I don't listen to music. She let me know. She told me, you got to listen to this. If you don't listen to music, listen to Wayne. And from that day on, that's all I listen to. Pre-game music. That's the song. Those are the songs I listen to. When I get in that TRX and I blast that music, I'm listening to Wayne. It's crazy. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot hot. That's my song. I'm telling you, man, that joint's crazy. I respect you for coming out here, coming to support me, man. You know, Coach Ray, I know you over there trying not to get emotional, but bro, it's them hard hours, them talkless, them sleepless nights that we had, making the final decision to even come back and go with Coach Ryan to Colorado. I mean, it's crazy how far it took us. I'm just shocked to be on this stage right now. I can't even get everything out that I want to say. But, man, I love you. Thank you. Everything that you have done for me. Thank you. And my brother, where you at, Travis? Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's my dog, man. You know I do this for you, bro. We've been doing this for a long time. You was always next to me. Even the times I didn't want to take you, my mama made me take you. Bro, I'm doing this for you, bro. I'm doing this for all my siblings, man. I thank y'all for keep looking up to me. I'm gonna make sure I keep taking the right steps in the right direction for y'all. Relay that to all of them. Even if I don't get to talk to them or don't see them tonight, I'm thankful for y'all being behind me and looking up to a big brother. I will never let you down. I'm gonna keep going. Never let nobody tell you what you can't do. Always do it and keep your foot on the gas. Yeah. My cousin, Fuller, we used to play the game 24/7. I never thought I'd be in this moment, be here on this stage. We was always in that Heisman, creative players and making them 99. I'm on the cover, and we play that game all the time, man. Appreciate you being here. And my grandma, you're the person that got me to start playing football. That means so much to me. You seen the vision before I even seen the vision. At 4 years old, you told me to go put on some pads, go out in the front yard and play with your cousins. Y'all see how small I am? Just imagine me at 4 years old trying to put on shoulder pads. It's crazy. You know, I thank you. I thank you. I know you're up there crying. I rarely talk to you, but I'm telling you right now, I love you. Thank you for everything you have done. And I want to say something to my father. He's not here to be able to make it, but I know you're watching on TV. Dad, I love you. All the stuff you went through, man.
Oh, man.
I look at your oldest son.
Oh, man.
I did it for you, man. All the times that you didn't get to see me. When the times you came to see my games. From not seeing probably 2 games in high school to seeing me on TV every weekend and coming to see me, man. That means so much to me. I know you wanted to be here and you can't. But trust me, I got you. I'm bringing the trophy home. I love you. I got more I want to say. You know, all the coaches that helped me when my mom took me and my brother to move away from Florida to Georgia. I thank y'all so much. Coach Fountain, I appreciate you. You took me to every practice. You took me to go get my first pair of cleats. In high school, you took me to every training session that I had 2 times a day, every day of the week in the off season. You made sure I had the good grades to get through high school. I thank you so much. I know you're back home at Collins Hill watching this right now. I hope you don't cry, but I'm gonna cry for you. Thank you. And all my Collins Hill homies, coaches, teachers, I thank y'all. Y'all shine the light on me. Y'all helped me get everything I needed and everything I wanted out of football. Thank y'all. Last but not least, my Colorado Buffaloes. I appreciate y'all so much. I know y'all somewhere out here in New York. Nobody know y'all here, but now they know, baby. Now they know. Hey, man, I thank all my brothers through college, you know, Jackson State included. That was my learning grounds. That was my proving grounds. I had to start somewhere, and I started there. Thank y'all, Jackson State. But Colorado, I know y'all somewhere, and we got this after party finna go crazy. Hey, appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all. I put y'all on the flight, but y'all, the most people that made it, thank y'all for making the flight. Holding my name down, holding Colorado name down. Skull Buffs, baby.
Hey, we did know they were here. We did know they were here. We put a camera. Travis, check this out. This is the moment your name was announced. So I guess at 50 Buffs or somewhere in New York City. Wait for this moment.
Goes to Travis.
This guy is always incredibly generous to spread the credit around. It's always about the collective, not just him. We got another surprise for you. You mentioned Collins Hill,
yes, sir.
High School, Sewanee, Georgia. Here was their reaction when your name was read. Phones hitting the floor. We appreciate you sharing your heart, sharing your story, and sharing the credit.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
These guys will get to know you very well, and this man will represent this fraternity extremely well. Colorado has a second Heisman winner 30 years after Rashaan Salam. Holly?
Well, we're here with Travis's mom, and as you hear his name called, the tears start to fall. What did you think when they called his name? They finally realized what I already knew. What is that? That he's him. He's always been him, with or without a trophy. He's still Heisman. He's more than, he just brought the value that people needed to see him as a person. Never give up your dreams, regardless of how far you feel like you're not there yet. There's always a way out. As long as you continue to push and press, then the rest is history. As long as you continue to put God first, if you keep him ahead, then everything else from the top will follow. So just make sure that you just continue to put God first. Remember to believe in yourself. Never allow anyone else to dictate who you're supposed to be, what you're supposed to be, and how you're going to get to where you're going.
Amen.
You know, as good as he is on the football field, there's something special about your son. He is a precious, precious person. Where does that come from? Well, I always told him, you are the prize. It doesn't matter where you go, you're the prize. It doesn't matter what the school is, you're the prize. You bring value. You are him. You're gifted. So use your gifts, not just for you, but people that's around you, people that need something to see. We come from an area that is pretty rough. It was pretty rough. But that doesn't dictate that you cannot be who you are. You cannot be the star. Look where he is now. Just think about it. If he stopped then, where could he, just imagine. So we're thankful that he's able to just continue to press and and block out all the noise. The noise doesn't matter because you know who you are as a person. Once you find out who you are, you're going to continue to do what you do. And he's always been this goofy person. Even when he's supposed to be serious, he's never serious. Even when he's in trouble, he's still never serious. So it's like, I love the person that he is, but I'm also grateful that because what they said was my biggest mistake turned out to be the biggest blessing. So that just goes to show you, you can make mistakes, but that does not define who you are. And I'm so excited for him, but I'm also so excited for all the people that's behind him, all the people that look up to him and see that he is just, you can do it. That doesn't matter if you fall, get back up. You only fail when you stop, and he didn't. Now look at him. Well, I just want to say, this is for the strong moms out there because you have just spoken truth to all of us. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Thank you. Marty, let's go to you for our results.
Thank you, Holly. Let's take a look at the voting results based on the information provided by our friends at Deloitte. Travis Hunter received 552 first place votes, and the margin of victory was 214 points. That's the smallest margin of victory since 2009. And the winner of the Nissan Heisman fan vote is Ashton Jeanty. Congratulations to both of you. Travis was named on 93.32% of the ballots. That's the fourth highest tally all time. Of course, he's the 90th Heisman Trophy winner, second full-time defensive player and fifth wide receiver, and he's the first winner ever to play in football championship subdivision at Jackson State in 2022. Congratulations, Travis Hunter, everyone at Colorado. What a wonderful night for all of you. Chris.
Marty, thank you. Travis, your mom gets a trophy. Thank you so much for reminding us in a sketchy time in college football where so much focus is on the static and not what the important stuff is. We hope this evening, hearing all four of these finalists and their parents reminds us about the powerful values the sport brings and the virtues of what it takes to get here.
Yes, sir.
Your mom brought it tonight.
I thought I tried to keep off camera, but y'all decided to put it on there, and she did what she had to do.
She did it well. Guys, again, thank you to all the finalists, their families, their coaches. Wish you success in the bowl games and also the next level. It's a big 2025 for you, right? You guys have a wedding in May.
Yes, sir.
And the NFL is going to come calling just a month before that.
Yes, sir.
Well, we came on the air talking about how each Heisman season is unique, how each Heisman trophy, this will be Travis's, is slightly different. We certainly have a very unique Heisman Trophy winner here in 2024, and a great reminder of all four guys of what is so good about college football. Hope you've enjoyed this celebration. Wish you happy holidays. We will see you at the College Football Playoff on Friday and throughout the day on Saturday. Coming up next on ESPN, the IS Forest Salute to Veterans Bowl. Next, South Alabama taking on Western Michigan. And a final congratulations to the 89th Heisman Trophy winner, Travis Hunter. Now we send it to West Durham down in Montgomery, Alabama. Good night from New York City.
I want to say thank you to everyone for blessing my channel. You guys helped to get us to 14,000 subscribers. I want to say thank you so much. I appreciate everyone that subscribed. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me. I do appreciate. If you're new around here, guys, this is a real channel. I do have real conversations with real people that come on my panel. So if you're new to TLP Sports Club, I appreciate you coming and joining me tonight. But yeah, so subscribe. Come back for the conversations. Come back, enjoy college football talk. This is one of those communities where we actually prioritize people having a good time. So we don't cuss around here. We don't no foul language. We just have a good time. We respect other people's opinions. I don't have anyone canceling anybody out. The only thing that I ask for is that we just respect other people's opinions, and we don't use no foul language, because this is a family channel where I want kids who play football to be able to watch this channel and be a part of this conversation without hearing all the adult conversations. So if you like that type of content and this type of environment, it's not for everybody. I get it, but I would very much appreciate you subbing and helping this channel to grow, get a little bit bigger, because we try to do it right. So thank you so much, guys, for watching tonight. Our next show is going to be on Tuesday, guys. Tuesday at 11 a.m. Eastern time, 11 to 1 p.m. And then obviously we're going to have another show on Friday. I'm trying to add more shows as time permits, but right now that's what it is. It's Tuesdays and Fridays, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. So if you join us, you'll have an opportunity to come onto the panel and have your voice heard. And it doesn't matter if you're from a different team or if you have you're from a different fan base. We try to make the conversation very interesting. But congratulations to Travis Hunter. Congratulations. This is a great time for Colorado football. All the Colorado fans, salute to you. You've been through a lot. Coach Prime showed up, and I believe Coach Prime from Jackson, Mississippi, from Jackson State, he showed up. Pay the man. You feel me? Colorado, Rick George, pay Prime. Give him anything he has. Give him the check with nothing on it and say, just write in a number you like, and we'll cover you, because he has delivered the Heisman to Colorado. He delivered a 9-3 season from a long time ago, like 2016 maybe. All right, we're going bowling. Coach Prime has done his part. And Colorado, it's time for you to do your part. Pay the man. Next year, I'm projecting that we're going to be in the playoffs. We just missed it just by that little bit much. Just by that little bit much. If you are a parent and you're in here and you have a child that's thinking about playing somewhere, and you are a defensive back, if you are a linebacker, consider Colorado. We need to fill in the few pieces that are leaving. That offensive line, all those beefy white dudes, we need y'all in Colorado. Those fast linebackers, we need you in Colorado so that we can make the playoffs, all right? Because we're only missing a few pieces. That's what these shows are going to be about. I'm going to be talking about what positions we need to fill, all the things that we need to do in the offseason to make sure that Colorado makes that playoff. Because if we beat Kansas, right now we're in the playoffs. We just didn't make it happen, unfortunately, but Colorado is capable. Coach Prime has done his thug thizzle. Coach Prime, you did it. Salute to Coach Prime. He was very much hated, but he delivered a Heisman to Colorado. With all of that being said, guys, y'all have a great night. My son's been standing right next to me. He came to the studio. He's like, yo, Daddy, I fried some, what's this called? I fried some pork chops. And he's been like, yo, Daddy, I want that pork chop. Mommy's not home yet, so let me go give him his pork chop. You guys have a great night. Have a great evening, and thanks for joining me. I appreciate y'all. Peace out.